What's up guys, my name is Volodymyr and welcome back to my channel. I'm a native Russian speaker, I grew up in Ukraine, and believe it or not, I watched hundreds, if not thousands, of movies about baseball or that have some elements of baseball, and I still have no slightest idea what's this sport, even if you can call it sport, is about. I know about American football, it's pretty easy. I know about basketball, I know about golf, I know about any other sport, but baseball, it just doesn't make sense to me. So at 26 years old I realized, hey wait, I live in Canada, like I should know something about baseball. And I found this video, The Rules About Baseball Explained, and I hope I will understand at least 5% of what the sport is about. So yeah, let's see if I learn anything or not. I don't know. I know this, I know Blue Jays.
Nin explains the rules of baseball. Baseball is an American sport and is played with 2 teams of 40 players in Major League Baseball.
40 players? One team 40 players? Is it like 40 players on the field or overall? Because in soccer, or correctly football, there are 11 players on the field, but there are also, I have no idea how many reserved ones.
With 9 players taking to the
9
field
players
at
take
any
the
one
field.
time. The object of the game is for your team to score more runs than the opposing team. To score a run, a player must hit the ball between the foul lines and run across the 3 bases and back to home.
What?
A player must hit the ball between the foul lines and run across the 3 bases and back to home. A hit outside these lines is classed as a foul ball and the batter is not allowed to run.
Oh. How is it possible to know where the lines are? Obviously there are no like super big gates all over the stadium.
Between the pitcher of one team against the batter of the other team. As mentioned before, the batter's job is to hit the ball between the foul lines.
Well, I know
the
that.
pitcher's job is to get the batter out by throwing into the strike zone. This is an imaginary box that's the width of home plate and...
By the way, guys, can I just say that I think that's like superpower to kick a ball with a bat. Like how people even do that. It's so small.
roughly between the batter's armpits and knees. If the pitcher throws the ball through this area, it's a strike. If the batter swings and misses any ball, it's also a strike. If the batter hits the ball outside the foul lines,
Wait,
if
what?
the batter's armpits and knees. If the pitcher throws the ball through this area, it's a strike. If the batter swings and misses any ball, it's also a strike.
Miss.
If the batter hits the ball outside the foul lines, this can be a first or second strike only. And obviously 3 strikes means you're out. A pitch outside this area is called a ball. 4 balls against the batter, and he gets to...
Oh my god, it's so confusing. What? Why so many? What the heck is that?
A pitch outside this area is called a ball. 4 balls against the batter, and he gets
What's
to
the
walk
difference? I don't understand. He just throws the ball.
space.
I am-
A pitch outside this area is called a ball. 4 balls against the batter, and he gets
Like
to
how
walk.
this is different from this. Tell me. I don't know.
Outside the foul lines, this can be a first or second strike only. And obviously 3 strikes means you're out. A pitch outside this area is called a ball. 4 balls against the batter, and he gets to walk.
Oh wait. Oh. So if the pitcher throws the ball outside... Yeah, that's what he said. So if pitcher throws the ball outside of this small imaginary square, it's a foul for him, I guess, but it's good for the guy who... What's his name? The batter.
First base. That sounds simple enough, but there are 3 other ways for a team to get you out. Firstly, if the batter hits the ball along the ground, the opposing team can throw the ball to the base he's running to. If the ball beats the batter to the base, he's out. A batter can be tagged out whilst running between the bases. If he hits the ball and the ball is caught in the air by the opposing team, he's also out. Once 3
What?
outs, if he hits the ball and the ball is caught in the air by the opposing team, he's also out. Once 3 outs have been made, their half of the inning is over and the other team gets them.
Oh. So if the ball hits the ground and the guy catches it after... Guys, and I know probably for Americans, you think, oh, this is so easy, baseball is so easy. This is fucking so complicated. I just don't get it. Like, why it should be this complicated?
Once both teams have batted, this is known as an inning. The game is played over 9 innings. There are no ties in baseball, so if the score is tied after 9 innings, Extra innings will be played to determine the winner. Now
I love that there are no ties.
that's basically it, but there's a few other rules you'll need to understand before playing or going to a game. For example, home run. If a batter hits the ball out of the park between the foul lines, the batter, and anyone else standing on the bases, gets to walk
And kills someone with a with a baseball ball in the ground. It's so heavy, I held it.
freely around the bases and back to home. All runs score. Tagging up. If the ball is caught in the air, any player standing on the bases must start from that base before running to the next one. Ground rule.
What?
If the batter is allowed to try and steal first base. Tagging up.
Tagging up.
If the ball is caught in the air, and
By the way, guys, why English person, or is it Irish? Either, why is he explaining about baseball and not American guy?
any player standing on the bases must start from that base before running to the next one. Ground rule
Oh my
double.
God.
If in the rare instance a ball is hit onto the ground between the foul lines and leaves the ballpark, the batter
If ball
automatically
leaves park, batter walks to second base. If ball leaves park.
walks to second base. Double play.
What?
This is where a ball is hit
I still don't know where the first, second, third, fourth base is or are. They didn't really tell me that. Or did they?
into play and the defending team gets 2 outs, usually by way of throwing it to one base and then another. Designated hitter. In Major League Baseball, American League teams can opt to have someone bat in place of the pitcher. This player is known as the designated hitter, and he usually specializes in hitting the ball and scoring runs. In the National League, and everywhere else, the pitchers must bat for themselves. There are many other rules not discussed here, but as you watch or play baseball, the rules will become clear. If you found this video at all helpful, please
I probably should watch one game. I don't know how much Blue Jays tickets cost. I think it's expensive. And we'll see if I even understand something. Well, you can laugh all you want at me, but it's so confusing. Like, why it's supposed to be this confusing? The sport looks so fun to play, but as a British person, I have no idea what's going on. Thank you. Thank you. That's what's on my mind right now. I still don't get it. Yes, I think I understand a little bit more, but just a little bit. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I'm learning about Western culture here on this channel, so if you like my reaction and if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. You can always unsubscribe, I promise you. And click the like button for YouTube algorithm. It really helps my channel. And see you tomorrow. Пока-пока.